back at it. We kind of had a week off, our starters. So we had a great little training phase. Our non-starters did travel to Michigan State and did a great job getting matches. We're really excited to get up to La Crosse this weekend. It's kind of a unique deal, and it's something I really like to do. I like to have kind of a one-off every year where we're promoting wrestling and the sport in general. And for this, it's for the state of Wisconsin to have 3 duels in under one roof, a Division I, a Division II, and a Division III match going on at the same time has never been done. So we're hopefully the fans will turn out. The Wisconsin wrestling fans will turn out, and hopefully all the young kids will turn out to see that. No matter what their skill level is, there's going to be a level for you to be able to participate once high school's over. So we're fired up to get up there. We wrestle a tough Arkansas Little Rock team. They wrestle in the Pac-12 conference, and they have a lot of Wisconsin kids. The whole Bianchi family is from Wisconsin, so they're going to have a great showing as in terms of fans up there. So we're excited to get rolling and get after it Friday night.
Questions for Coach Bono? Got Andy in the back.
Chris, how did that La Crosse arrangement come to be? Was it something that you initiated? Was it something that someone else initiated? And I would think that somewhere along the line it's to shine a spotlight on wrestling in the state of Wisconsin and the resources that you have here if you're recruiting here.
Yeah, absolutely. Actually, it's Coach Malachek. I'm real close with Coach Malachek at UW-La Crosse. And when I first got the job, he had mentioned something like this, and I thought he was crazy. I first got this job. I come in here. He wanted he wanted us to wrestle you and I, and do something like this. I said, I'm not ready to do it. I'm not ready. Let's hold off. And then the pandemic hit, and now we're ready to do it. But it's Coach Malachek's brainchild. The good thing is we're going to rotate it around. So next year I believe we're going to host it, and we'll put it somewhere on campus. If the field house can't hold it, we'll figure out somewhere to do it. But I'm thinking it's something we could sell out, and it really is great for the state of Wisconsin, and really for every kid that is looking to wrestle at the next level, they can focus right there and see what the state of Wisconsin has at every division.
Zach?
Going back to the Buffalo duel, you had true freshmen coming in there with major decisions. Obviously, the goal is to score points. Is that what you expected from this group, especially the guys who this is their first collegiate match?
I didn't know what to expect. You throw guys out there that are very talented in their very first match in the field house, putting that singlet on. You don't know what you're going to get. And I'm very, very happy with what we got. Our guys wrestled well. The new guys, right? We had 6 new faces in the lineup, and they all did a heck of a job. Our 3 true freshmen, we call them true freshmen, but they did an unbelievable job. DJ Hamidi at 165 my phone hasn't stopped blowing up from people around the country saying what a hammer he is. And Braxton kind of had an okay match, and then you throw Joe Zargo in there who did a great job as well. But we're going to ride the backs of those young guys in the future, but. We're excited about those guys. They're going to get better every single match. That's what's so awesome about having true freshmen in the lineup.
You mentioned Braxton. I mean, what he did in the summer, how has he kind of, handled those expectations of, hey, he's kind of become the face of the program just because of what he did at Worlds?
Yeah, he's great, right? He's a very humble, very gracious kid, thankful to be out there. He's handled it well, and it's whether he wants it or not, he's got this. He does have the face of the program right now on his back, and that's a lot of pressure to put on a kid, of his age. But he's done it all. He's been having that since he's been, who knows for how long he's been wrestling. He's always been good, so he's always had that. But our in the wrestling room, we've got other leaders and big time leaders. So it's nice that in the public it's kind of Braxton, but in that wrestling room, we've got other big time leaders in there that help him, adjust to the college life. So he's going to have a great career. We're just looking for him to get better every single day.
Some of the new faces on Monday wrestling against Buffalo were 2 of our transfers, Austin Gomez and Andrew McNally. Can you just tell us how they have settled into the program and how they're doing?
Yeah, what a treat both those guys are. First Gomez, it's a great story. He's been off the mat for 2.5 years. So you just saw a guy that hasn't competed in 2.5 years go out there and look really, really good. Conditioning can be a little better for Austin, which is right where we need him to be. But such a breath of fresh air for him. to be in our room and to be happy and to be his work ethic is second to none, and he's a great, really great leader. And then Andrew McNally, you know, I'm glad he was up here doing a press conference the other day because I think that's the most I've ever heard him talk since he's been here in June. Real quiet kid, works real hard, and just he's real grateful to be here. And that's what's really great about Andrew is he's thankful for the opportunity to compete in the Big Ten and compete at you know, this university. So those guys, we're really looking forward to March, and we're hopefully as you know, the transfer pays off and they get what they need out of this, and the team is excited to have both those guys in the room.